There were witches back in the days, they were burnt within these walls. I don't know how true that is, but that's why there's a monument of a ghost. Good morning guys, and welcome to another video, and welcome to Riga, the biggest city and of course the capital of Latvia. Latvia is one of the three Baltic countries up in the north of Europe, and we have three. We got Estonia, then Latvia and Lithuania. Today's goal is most importantly, avoid rain. It's been raining non-stop until now. It just stopped, and I've checked the weather forecast and it does say we may have a little window. So hopefully, if everything goes okay, my goal is to show you guys the old town, the old Riga, also the new Riga, which is like a really modern part of the city. So when I say old Riga, it's really pretty. I was there yesterday. I did do a walking tour. Nah, I wouldn't say it was like a very I have had other walking tours where the information and everything was great. Not blaming the tour guide or anything, but it just nothing to my interest as such. If that's the, I think that's the way I'm trying to say. Anyway, so this part here, that's the Latvian University. Really, really pretty. We'll do a bit of a walk and talk. Anything I think it's interesting, I'll share it with you guys. Still a bit of rain. I don't know if you can see it. It's drizzling, so if it gets any worse, we'll stop, wait for the rain to stop, and we continue. We got a full day. I'm here for 3 days. So tomorrow I'm leaving to Estonia, up north in Tallinn. And I got really exciting plans, but I'm not gonna spill them out until we actually get there. So if you are new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed, this is your chance, and that way we can do these journeys together. Most of these plans are almost spontaneous. I only plan a week ahead of me. I don't really plan anything longer than that, if not shorter than a week, and that way I'll get a bit of a flexibility. I can change plans, which I did last night. I should have bought an umbrella. Anyway, if I see one, maybe. Rules and regulation in terms of road rules I'm talking about. Most people, they do follow them. I haven't seen any issues as such. People stopping at the traffic lights, giving way to pedestrians. It's really nice. The very beginning, the very first day, I did have a little bit of rough experience, not personally, but what I saw it, and I was a little bit turned off by it. But just like anything in life, you give it a bit of a time and you get to see the true picture. Exactly happened in this trip and in this city. By the way, that is the Latvian flag. And the architect here, it's amazing. Same, very similar story of this part of the region. Invasions, different powers, power shift. It's been through a lot, just like other countries around this area. the more I'm traveling, the more I'm learning how invasions have been happening for a long time. So sadly, that's just part of the mankind. So Latvia has also suffered invasions from Russia, Sweden, I think down south the Polish Empire at one stage. So, you know, you see a bit of influence of even Germans, even though it's not raining like super heavily. I'm not a big fan of this drizzle either. It's mostly for my camera. It's not waterproof. And this is the only camera I have left because my other camera broke in Montenegro. The waterproof seal, it wasn't properly locked, and I jumped into the ocean and it's gone kaput. So over here we have the Freedom Monument. There's a lady holding 3 stars. They're the 3 regions of Riga. And at the bottom we have soldiers, or the people who are representing the freedom fight. And this is where all the fun starts. So right ahead of us is the Old Town, Old Riga. We have this canal here. It's man-made. It was built back in the medieval time for 2 reasons. A, it's a barrier between the outside and the inside wall of the town. And secondly, it was used to transport goods and services into the town. So Riga is not far from it's actually a really good port. So to bring goods and services into the town, they were using this canal. And now it's mostly just for the tourists to get in a boat and chill. I can't remember what he said because I was so busy talking to the others, and I said to them, I said, do you think this Lima sign looks like a Leica? If anyone knows Leica, it's they make really good camera lenses. They're famous for making quality lenses for the cameras. And that sign is very similar to that Lima sign, like that same color, the L and the bottom. So I missed out what the guy said. I get easily distracted. Okay, so do you know how I was talking about the Leica, the lenses? I actually found a shop here. What do you think? See, that's Lima and this is Leica. I don't know if there's any correlation with these two. Maybe there is, because I don't know. So they make really good lenses. They are really famous for their quality lenses for cameras, binoculars, all that kind of stuff. These are the streets of Old Riga. So it got invaded many times because it's a critical location. It's a good port on this side of the world, on the Baltic Sea. So it attracted people from all around the world to come and try to establish their power, a monopoly here. Now we're coming up to this bit here. Oh, come on, truck, move. All these flags, they are the Latvian cities, towns. So each flag represents something from that region. So we're looking at the castle wall. It's only 70 meters left, obviously on purpose, So back in the days, all the towns, they used to be small, and they would have a castle or the town wall to not only dictate the boundary of the town, but also protection, security, and that kind of reason. And you can see that's the thickness. And same thing goes with the tower I showed you before. It's 2.5 meters, quite thick. But here is something interesting. All right, ready for it? What? So if you are drunk and you just take a turn, you will, it's good enough to freak you out. So that's a ghost, a metal monument just installed because people believe that there were witches back in the days. They were burnt within these walls. I don't know how true that is, but that's why there's a monument of a ghost. I don't think this rain's gonna stop anytime soon, so we'll do what we have to do. So now we are in the town center, and there used to be buildings here, but they got rid of them. And the reason for that is so you can admire this church. So you can have a look at it and say, wow, that's a beautiful church. And the Latvian flag, it represents blood and freedom. So I believe the red part, the maroon part, is blood, and the white, freedom, peace. So you can tell there used to be something, because see the brickwork here, and then you see occasionally there's like a bit of boundaries left still. So those were the walls. They've been refilled. People do come here, they just chill in those little, I don't know, those little colorful thing there. You can sit inside. Let's continue. It's not super cold, but it's a little bit fresh today. I mean, I'm a little bit immune to or acclimatized to cold, the winter. So for me, it's okay. But I've seen some people just shivering where these kind of brickwork, the streets are, because they're so difficult to walk onto. They're uneven, slippery, and it's a mission. So these side parts, they are lifesavers. So finally invested in an umbrella. I did the cost risk assessment, and yeah, €6 versus $1,000 camera. Easy decision. It's not the best umbrella, but I think they'll get me through, and now we can walk around with peace. The clouds are rolling in. So guys, that's the Old Town Riga. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and didn't have any other option but to walk around in the rain. But saying that, I'll leave you to it, and I would love to see you in the next video, which is the new town. Once the rain stops, I'll head over there So see you in that one very soon. You guys take care. That's one way to do sightseeing. Perfect for today.